let's take a look at the new manga or so. There's a specific new manga that's coming out. I don't know if I'm gonna read it personally, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's kind of funny what he named the girl or so.
Better, but when you look into it, 90% is fetish slop.
Hey, I take 90% fetish slop over the 90% garbage slop from your Western entertainment.
She's barely tanned, sir. I know white people. Darker than that.
Then they wouldn't be white, right?
Watch whatever you want to turn your brain off. I don't care. I don't like anime in general.
Bro, then why are you even here? Let people enjoy the shows they like to enjoy and shut the hell up. Man, seriously, sometimes it's better to just not talk about the things you don't like, since you're not contributing to anything by saying, oh, I don't like this. Here are other things some people don't like. Anime tourists. People are making new classifications of anime tourist.
Oh my, dude. I don't really use the word tourist or anything like that. I just call them like casual anime fans, but man, dude, I feel like they can be because it's just kind of like, bruh. Let's see, what does this say? I fixed the famous anime tourist images anime fans love to spam when normal people don't agree with them. Let me see, how to spot an anime tourist. Okay, let me see. Only watches Oriyimu, Eromanga Sensei, and other pedo ecchi anime shows? What? Likes anime because of lollies and waifus? Wait, how is that being an anime tourist, though? Berates you for disliking something they like? It's always lolly show? Lolly show? I've never heard of lolly show before. Incredibly ableist despite being severely autistic. What? We'll join the anime fandom for the sake of bullying trans and gay members in the community? What the fuck? Thinks fan service is worth defending. Interesting. I have never seen this, so I've never seen this specifically. Like, I've never seen this post. But I'm pretty sure this is not a, anime tourist thing,
Here's one of them. They only watch ecchi shows featuring under 18 characters and incest. I don't find those types of anime interesting either. The comedy is fine sometimes.
I've seen Urimu. I saw funny thing about it, right? Urimu had they actually had a secret ending or so that was only gonna show for like that 1 week or so to finish it off. And that was pretty much it.
Sometimes, but the romance is bad. 18 plus doujins have better romance. The Kani flag that actually shows more cred than anyone else, but definitely not the Nazi, the Confederate flag, and actually, what the hell is that? Bullying LGBT people. That's not very nice. I wouldn't do that. I haven't done that. I see no joy in bullying other people for their characteristics.
Yep.
That's not me, but it is to some people, and I don't get why. Berates you for disliking something they like. Yeah, you dislike them for personal and moral reasons, not because the show is crap. I mean, they are, but you emphasize your personal disgust and morality more rather than the quality of the shows themselves. Incredibly ableist despite being severely autistic. What level of self-aware projection am I dealing with here? Don't worry guys, there are plenty more anime tourist spotting guides. Only watches waifu seasonals, as in new waifu every season. Thinks AI subs are a good idea. Yeah, well, human subs are garbage and unfaithful. You wonder why we moved to AI. Complains about localizers and has never watched an unsubbed show. Why would we want to watch a foreign language show with no subtitles? Or are you talking about dubbed shows? I do watch shows dubbed sometimes, but I also complain about localizers sometimes, so I guess that makes me a tourist. It's just a drawing until someone draws a headcanon they don't like. That's an incredibly disingenuous way of seeing it, because most of these people treat their headcanons as actual canons. That's why people have issues. Has never watched a shoujo series. Bro, I watched a couple. One of them is my all-time favorite anime. I enjoy visual novels that are
Hey.
meant for women. Naturally, not reading visual novels is a good sign of being a tourist, but that's just me being a snob. But to me, the clear signs of an anime tourist is only watching the most popular shows of the time. One of
Ugh, dude. Even to this day, I have not seen Demon Slayer. Yeah, because that's what I thought anime tourist is. Is like it's like a super casual, like as a casual fan of anime, you know, only knows like the big names, you know, not any of the smaller ones. Like I usually watch some of the, you know, the smaller ones.
those shows is Naruto, which I actually grew up with, but it got lamer as it goes on. Check out this tourist.
Weebs when you watch something cool like Naruto instead of I just married my little sister.
Well, Naruto was pretty cool when I was a kid. Not anymore, but I can see why people think that way. That's not the problem. I don't mind if you don't watch the anime featuring siblings that marry like Oreimo. No one's forcing you to like them, but all you did with anime like that is just you going, oh no, it's disgusting. That's not a valuable critique.
So you'd rather watch I just married my little sister?
Nah, if I want to see something titled like that, it's gotta be a doujin or a jav because it's just boring to me otherwise. But that's the difference
Yeah.
between me and you. I don't like those shows because they're boring. You don't like them because they're disgusting. We are not the same. Oh, a minor said this opinion. Seriously,
Let me see. Wait, can I read that?
because they're disgusting. We are not the same. Oh, a minor.
I wanted to say something about your 15. You're 15. So have a great day. Knowing your pedophile ass, you probably got aroused. God damn.
Minor said this opinion. Seriously, why are you minors actively interacting with adults
Shut the
online
fuck
on topics
up,
that are not
no.
meant for you? The best thing for you to do is to go away before any trusted adults can help you. Moving on from that, we have this erratic rant about Isekai anime. This guy is going on a really long tangent about anime. First, he ranted about the slime Isekai anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, or tensura, because the slime eats the character and therefore that's hentai? No, that's not what it is. That's a wrong interpretation of what happened. This person then goes on about people coping in the comments, saying that it's a wholesome anime. Wait, what? That's wrong at every fundamental level. It has plenty of lewd fan service, and there's nothing wrong with that. But man, if we're gonna talk about cope, try this for cope. Your eyes
Jesus Christ. What am I? What is this? Holy shit. God damn. This person typed it on a. Oh my god.
are not deceiving you. This is an actual wall of cope that this guy wrote after people are trashing him.
The point is that dumb fan service like this doesn't actually make these shows better.
Subjective opinion, but okay then.
That's why it's stupid and one of the reasons why Isekai has become completely trash.
There are many reasons, but you decide to focus on the fan service because you personally don't like them. Moral outrage is not criticism, buddy. Speaking of moral outrage, what is the one thing that always becomes the topic of moral outrage to everybody? Here's a moral outrage over a controversial anime. This person was shocked at the existence of Midori. I haven't seen Midori when I read this tweet, but I knew it by reputation. I heard it's exploitative in terms of sex and gore, and it involves a 12-year-old. You can watch the whole thing on Internet Archive. So, I
Take
watched
care,
it.
dubstep, take care.
Nothing special. In fact, I find it rather lame. It didn't deliver much in the sex and gore, but it did deliver in animal cruelty, the kind that would make Elfen Lied blush. Something happened in the second act that was surprisingly wholesome, but it's still in the creepy territory. The ending was a downer, and I left feeling sad rather than disgusted. I agree that it's not worth watching, but not because it has sex and gore and a 12-year-old is being exploited. It's because the story is not good. It is, however, impressive that one guy animated this whole thing for years. That is crazy. But yeah, I've seen more disgusting content, and I've seen better stories. The moral outrage continues towards 18+ content in
Amen. Amen.
general.
Porn isn't art, no matter how much you want to pretend it is.
What the fuck? Porn does not have a soul no matter how much you want to pretend that it does. This is my first time learning about Midori, and I don't believe I'll be watching it. I don't believe I or anyone else should.
Well, it is. It's a form of expression, no matter how much you want to pretend it's not. What did porn do to you?
It robbed me of my ambitions, took control of my free time, and turned me into a gay zoophile.
Okay. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. I didn't. Wow, that escalated real fast, didn't it? God damn, holy shit. I don't know how that correlation came to be, but god damn, okay, alright then.
You already are. You're the one who searched for them. Porn doesn't turn you into that, you are already that, and porn just hand over a mirror to you. This guy was clearly an addict, and he challenged people to stop watching and quit forever. Why? To prove a point? It's not like smoking or drugs where even consuming it once is bad. Porn can be addictive, I'm not denying that, but it is a lot easier to stop watching porn than stop smoking or doing
He watches Beastar. You know what? You might be right, actually. You might be right. He probably did watch Beastars, actually.
drugs, which is why I personally feel much less sympathy for porn addicts than drug addicts. At least he didn't inject or inhale anything. Moving on from that, let's talk about the domination of Chinese games in the Japanese market. Man, talk about historical irony.
Since when did Japan become the dog of Chinese games?
Since Chinese games offer better characters and better games. Actually, I don't really know the answer because I don't play these mobile gacha games. But if China is giving us better design and more high quality anime girls and guys, you really should step up your game. Oh, and let's not forget, South Korea is about to dominate too.
Did you lose? What about our country, Japan?
You know, if you put it like that, the world in current year is not being fought with wars and the military fighting each other. I mean, there are still things like that in some parts of the world, but nowadays, it's the economic war that matters, and how many people prefer imported products to locally made. Yeah, maybe Japan should have a little bit of self-reflection when some of their gaming markets got invaded by gacha from their next-door neighbors, and from the country that they previously colonized. 2 countries, in fact. Like I said, irony. And finally, this is a bizarre hoopla that has nothing to do with Japan or anime girls, but it has something to do with work, which Japan absolutely loves, right? This person hired a painter to paint houses. He immediately finished his job and immediately wanted payment. What's your move?
Wait. Is this the post? Is this the post? Hold on, is it? Painter finishes job at 7:38 p.m. on a Friday night. He immediately wants payment. Check. What's your move? Seems like every single time they need a check immediately after the job is done. Is it bad? Is it bad money management?
To paint houses. He immediately finished his job and immediately wanted payment. What's your move? Pay?
Seems like every single time, they need a check immediately after the job is done. Is it bad money management?
That's perfectly normal. What do you mean by bad money management? Just pay the guy. Is that so hard?
I have no intentions of not paying.
Then why do you make a post asking if it's bad money management? You are implying that not paying him is a form of that. That's nuts.
Just always find it funny that I get a text, "Can I get a check?" literally out of nowhere.
That's not funny. If you think it's funny, you are a horrible client.
Had no clue the job would be done tonight and didn't think it was unreasonable to wait until the morning or Monday.
Then inform him. Heck, considering that he finished earlier than expected, he should have gotten a big
Interesting.
tip. I don't get why this should be publicized. It's a big L on your part than the painter, if you ask me. And that's all for the video today. Thank you.
Damn, where's the did I miss it or so? Or is that at the beginning? Oh yeah, here it is. It's at the beginning. I fucking missed it. Goddamn.
This is a romantic comedy light novel featuring a dark brown Latina girl who is
There I don't read mangas, but like I might consider it just because of this one, maybe, because I think it's gonna be. I think because I don't know. I think me personally, I think it's gonna be fucking funny, to be honest.
literally named Latina. That's an interesting name choice for someone who is supposed to be indigenous person of the Amazon and speaks Portuguese. The author uses AI to generate the name, and he had no idea that the word Latina is used to describe.
Wait, I'm using a translator. This heroine is an indigenous person from the Amazon, and her second language is Portuguese. Interesting. That's the setting of the story. Please tell me the most typical South American female.
Describe the women themselves. That level of research is so comically lazy that I just can't help but to laugh.
There's goobers who will say that Japanese media is better, but when you look into it, 90% is fetish slop.
Hey, I take 90% fetish slop over the 90% garbage slop from your Western entertainment.
She's barely tanned, sir. I know white people, darker than that.
What? She's barely tanned? What? Excuse me? Hold on. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. What? You saying this? You saying this is white? You saying this is white? Excuse me? You're saying this is not dark enough? Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Okay. Alright. Interesting. They want her pitch black? Bruh, we're brown, bruh. Watch. Whatever you want to turn your brain off, I don't care. I don't like anime in general.
Then they wouldn't be white, right?
Watch whatever you want to turn your brain off. I don't care. I don't like anime in general.
Bro, then why are you even here? Let people enjoy the shows they like to enjoy and shut the hell up. Man, seriously, sometimes it's better to just not talk about the things you don't like, since you're not contributing to anything by saying, oh, I don't like this. Here are other things some people don't like. Anime tourists. People are making new classifications of anime tourists. Here's one.
Yeah, I mean, like, I might be taking a look at it. I think I'll probably take a look at it and probably just read it or so on my own time. Is it even out by any chance? Or when does this come out? Let me see. Oh, here we go. But it's a little bit too fast. The dark brown Latina sun is aiming for my body. What a fucking name, to be honest. Let me see. Is it out yet or? Is it? Oh, the first what is it? The first one is it's a comedy, it's an ecchi. Oh, okay, I see. So so it's that kind of a manga. Well, actually, you know what? You know what? I'm not surprised whatsoever, to be honest. I'm actually not surprised. I might take a read on it. I might take a look at it and read it or so. Probably like off stream or something like that, you know? I usually don't read mangas. Mangas are usually not my type of thing, personally, but I don't know. With this one, I'll probably make an exception. You know what? I'll make an exception with this one. This would be an interesting read itself. And then all we have to do is just wait for the anime adaptation, and that's it. But where the hell are you gonna get a Portuguese person? That'd be very interesting. So interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's just barely. So the first chapter just barely came out. So okay. Yeah, I'll definitely take a read at it. I'll see what the hubbub is about. And then I can let you guys know specifically about it. So,